of the treasure. Interesting. For an extra challenge, you can also reuse the maze by using the same amount of weird substance on the treasure again. This will increase the amount of gold in the treasure by 1 full maze and move it to a random position in the maze. Okay, so this allows you to reuse what you have learned about the maze to solve it quicker. So this is technically more efficient than going out and redoing the maze, assuming you build up some kind of data structure. Each time the treasure is moved, some of the maze's walls may be randomly removed. So reused mazes can contain loops. Okay, that adds a little bit of challenge. Treasure can be relocated up to 300 times. Okay. Interesting. So I feel like it's time for a new file. Basic left hand on left principle. Always try and turn north if you can go north. Yeah. So, we could do the basic hand on left wall solution. But I feel like this is a problem that is well suited for A star. How do we formulate this as an A star problem? So we need dictionaries. Do we have dictionaries? We do now. Yeah. All right, so we need a couple of things for A star. We need a function. Jesus, how much should I explain A star to y'all? A star is a greedy, depth first. Not a greedy, it's a heuristic depth first search algorithm that is excellent for pathfinding. We need we need to know 2 values for each potential position in the maze. Uh-oh. What are you doing? That does not seem right. Pumpkin? Hold. While we have fertilizer and not can harvest. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. How about we do it that way? So for each node in the graph or tile in the field, we need to know how much has it cost us to get to that tile from where we started, and we need to know we need a guess at how many steps we need to get from there to the goal. And the guess must be admissive in the meaning that it cannot overestimate the number of steps required. Typically you use h to represent the distance or the heuristic function. We'll need a target position and a current position. Yeah. So basically we'll just do a taxi cab distance. That is guaranteed to never overestimate. So we'll just have the abs of the target positions x coordinate minus the current position x coordinates plus the same for the y coordinates. Okay, so that's our heuristic function. Easy. Let's bring in the utilities. And then we need a set of nodes to be explored. This is typically called the fringe. And this is, yeah, it's a set. And the content of this set is not a set, a dictionary. So it maps from XY position to a node structure that contains the cost of the node so far. And what it might need to contain something else later on, but I think for right now, cost is enough. Why are you planting pumpkins like that? Oh, because you changed to planting pumpkins mid-thing. But our thing handles that? Huh, I didn't even account for that, but it still works. That's amazing. Is A-star better than because teleport can teleport out of maze when dead ends are reached, and since maze are 5, I only need to keep track of 25 points of travel? I don't quite get what you're trying to say. Teleporting out of a dead end is not going to help you. It is literally just going to waste all the effort you have spent so far in trying to figure out the maze. A-star is a pathfinding to put weight on a travel node. Yeah, basically, it's exploring more likely solutions first. We also need... actually... Yeah, we need a set of visited nodes. This is just position. And then we need a map. So this map is a... Let's just make it a 2D array of nodes. And let's have a node be a dict with cost and the directions it can go. So corridors, which is a set of a list. Set of directions. So east, north, etc. Let's start there. But if you only have to check 25 tiles, having the bot just find walls and map via trial and error seems to just as sufficient as whenever you get the treasure maze clears. The chest moves in the maze and refreshes. Yes. This is a list of nodes. List of nodes. So we initialize map at the start of the maze. Let's have an init function. We'll have an n of some dimension. Let's just have this be get world size. And let's get the thing for the calculating the amount of stuff we need. Mazes. Wait, is there not a maze? Do I have to go in here? Yeah. Okay, so that's going to start the maze. Plant the bush. We put the right amount of stuff on it. And then we go. But first we need to initialize the map. So for x in range n, we need to add a row. So is this a row major? So we will index it as map x y. Right. That means the outer variable needs to be y. Does it? Hold on. Well, it doesn't really matter. It kind of does. We need a get node function though, which is gonna do map brain. Why are you not brainulating? Guess I'm watching pumpkins. Okay. So lists, arrays. Hey, Tompox. I know. I'm just an old school C++ kind of girl, so they're arrays to me. So let's call this, we need corridors, which is an empty set. Okay. And we need to get the... Yeah, so... The variable here doesn't really matter. Honestly, it's not gonna hurt us, so I'm just gonna store the position here as a tuple. Might be useful. Love rust. So you're one of those crustaceans, eh? Python is... It has its upsides. And its downsides. Yeah, so map X and... I think that's going to build the... the map like I want it to. For now, let's just do a quick test. Square bracket close is a... Oh! Oh my god, okay, it's getting late. Right. It's not it's not a good start yet. Okay, print map. Quick print map. Can I have the output thing, please? Thank you. So, x00. Yeah, that's wrong. It's mixed up X and Y. Okay, yeah. Has it? Hold on. Stop. Yeah! Don't show the stupid error. That's not how anything works. No. Oh no, that does actually seem to be correct. Okay. I think you will pick it up when you can. Honestly, it's been a lot of fun so far. Okay, so that's gets our initial data structure created. After we use the thing, the visited, let's see now, map of get position X, position Y, okay, that needs a shorthand node for a position tuple will return that. The node get pause. So this is the current node. Interesting, pleasant surprise. Yeah, I know it's a dictionary. I'm just, I'll figure it out as I go. So this gets our starting node. It has maybe we call it get node. Let's be fancy. But I can use node as a variable name. So node cost is 0. And I want to have a function called the test walls. At the current position. So what this will do is can move. Actually, we need corridors, and then I want a all directions list of north, east, south, west. Or direction in all directions. If they're in, can I do not in? So we don't need to test directions that we already know are corridors. And let's have this be update corridors, because we're going to be modifying the arguments. I don't want to make a deep copy. So all the directions that exist, if the direction is currently not a corridor that we think we can move through, but we can move in the direction, then we add the direction to the corridors. Okay. So let's just run this real quick to see what it does. Let's have corridors as a set, as was kindly pointed out, and then we will Print. Oh, we need to actually be in a maze. You know what? Let's... Oh, there's breakpoints. That's fancy. Let's spawn a thing. I just want to see the maze for starters. Oh my goodness, that's a big boy. Okay, we don't need to respawn that. Uh-huh. That's quite overwhelming. So. That looks bigger than a 5x5, you clearly misunderstood. And it's a big boy maze. So. I want to have a set of corridors. It's empty to start. I want to update the corridors in the sets, and then I want to print the sets. So we should have corridors south and east. Or east and south. So that seems to work. So let's turn it into a set then. An empty set for starters. We will update the corridors. Maybe this even takes a node directly. Yeah. And corridors equals node. Can I do this? Let's not mess around. So that gets our first node. We will need a way to... We will... Honestly, we need an ordered list. A priority heap, preferably. Do we have a heap? I'll take a queue. Use item that... Well, that would be too good now, wouldn't it? Okay. You know what, chat? The list doesn't have a sort method. I don't think it does.